Hello everybody, time for a sketchbook walk number, who knows, 10, 11, 12. Started this one on May 13th. This is my big palette and my little palette. This is actually what it looks like, one of them. Started out with George Gershwin. I really like the photograph. I don't usually do photographs, but his nose came out looking more like mine. I was out getting my car inspected and a Chinese food truck drove up, and I had to like really quickly draw it in before they gassed up and left. Here's I'm playing with Naquan, the way that they sign things. I'm drawing in a little part of my Korean name. Here's another one. This, I took a walk in the neighborhood, and this is a little park that had benches. Gave me a nice view of attached houses with little porches and basketball net and nice little details. This is walking in Elmhurst where there are tons of restaurants. This one is Chinese restaurant. It's a Stinky Tofu restaurant from Taiwan. This is a composite of 3 different scenes from The Barber of Seville by the Philadelphia Opera. They were streaming on television. Done a lot of streaming lately. This is a repaint of a scene from Google Street View in Hong Kong. The first picture, which I showed last month, was too tight, and I just felt it was too rigid, and I wanted to do a looser one with just using my paintbrush. This is another one just using my paintbrush. It's actually in the guest room, and there's a crystal in the window, and when the morning sun comes out, it throws rainbows all over the room, which are a little kind of hard to catch with a watercolor, but I still put them in. Visit to the dentist. I had to get those, the waiting room in. Sprint became print. This is a lovely old church on Broadway in Elmhurst that's actually no longer used. They have a new one built, but there's pigeons make themselves comfortable on the roof. I've been exploring Mazpeth, which is another part of Queens. Took the bus out and then walked back. This is a little, it's called the Garfield Memorial Triangle. And it was right near Labor Day, so it was nice to do this World War II memorial and get the houses in too. This is sitting in front of Stinky Tofu restaurant, looking the other way, looking down towards Queens Boulevard on Broadway. This is back in Mazpeth. There's a park there called the Elmhurst Gas Tanks Park, because there used to be gas tanks there. A local thing. Walking back, I put my pen away and just painted in the neighborhood, a nice tree-lined neighborhood in Elmhurst. This, I took the bus to Ridgewood, where they have a lot of these beautiful yellow brickwork. While I was there, I saw the Ridgewood Theater, which is now a gym. They've repurposed it, but it still has a lot of the old architectural detail. Walking back from Mazpeth, this is on Grand Avenue, right below the railroad tracks. So I think there was a lot of like auto shops, and this one seems to have been turned into a private dwelling. But all the angles caught my eye. And that's actually Elmhurst Hospital off in the distance, where I worked for 30 years. This is more of that brickwork, which my architect friend Javier informed me was part of a sort of a movement in the 20s, 30s to build flats for workers to live in. So I had to read up on it, and actually down behind is a whole neighborhood of these. They're called the Matthews Flats. This is on Calamus Avenue. This is, I went to visit my friend Marvin in the Bronx, and this is the last stop on the 1 train that goes from Battery Park all the way to 242nd Street. It's a nice station. Coming back, I changed trains in Long Island City. I came up above ground, and this is an old school that's been repurposed to be a museum for contemporary art. It's an affiliate with MoMA, so they have a lot of nice stuff. I've done a lot of streaming lately. There's a guy named Jay Smooth on Facebook, and he has a hip hop channel, but he has a lot of social justice stuff, and he actually played a video of James Baldwin giving a lecture in London. It was really wonderful. James Baldwin, such a smart, intelligent man, and still relevant. Eating my dinner, by the way. Went to Central Park with my friend Sylvie and found these tractors, and that's Central Park West over there, just over there. And here's another streaming event. This is actually at the table I'm sitting on. You can look out and see the fire escape. I was streaming a jazz performance from Smalls Jazz Club. They have, if you go online, they stream it practically every afternoon, Monday through Friday, for free. And that's it for this